Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. I hope everyone got out and exercised their right to vote. I know I did. Been lots going on, right? Haven't been on for a little bit. I have, my sporadic moments, but try and make sure that I'm still engaging you all via social media. So I'm sorry I haven't actually physically been on. But I wanted to just hop on really quick just to share something with you. And it a call that I had with work is honestly what prompted my thought, because no matter where I am, and I'm gonna just put myself in this, no matter where I am, the work that I do, the messages that I try and deliver, always show up in different places. And so we are talking about what reentry looks like. And so, meaning, the individuals that are needing to go back into the office to work versus being at home. And, we are, and we being the organization that I work for, ultimately would like to keep everyone at home who can do their job at home. But many times we forget about the individuals that use work and school to escape what they have going on at home. I'm going to say that again. Sometimes we forget about, in the midst of everything else, we forget about the adults and the kids who use work and school to escape all of the bad at home. And so I don't want to lose sight of that, right? I don't want to lose sight of, we shouldn't be back in the building. Everyone should be home for their safety. Not everybody is safe at home, sadly enough. And, I don't know if you all know, but I think it's somewhere around 25% of adults suffer from depression, right? And depression leads to many other things. And sadly enough, I was that individual that was severely depressed many years ago, that thought about taking my life. And so it breaks my heart to know that there are people that are still sitting in that place now, and this pandemic does not and has not helped. You have so many people that have lost something, that have lost loved ones, that are not graduating this year, or I'm sorry, walking this year. That's a loss. You're still suffering something, right? And you don't know what triggers an individual. So I ask you all to still consider those people out of everything else that's going on. And I know it's a whole lot, but don't forget about, or don't lose sight of those that are suffering. And many are suffering in silence, right? They're afraid to pick up the phone and call a friend and say, "Hey girl, hey, I'm going through something and I don't know how to get out of this funk." Sometimes we pull back because we don't know what to say to that friend. Reality is, sometimes we don't need you to say anything. We just want you to listen. We just want to know that somebody is on the other line, other end of that phone, that will hear my cry, that will hear when we just simply say, "I needed to hear your voice. I needed for someone just to ask me, how am I doing?" And sometimes we got to read into that. We can't just take, "I'm fine." Mm-mm. No, let me stop what I'm doing for a moment, because I really need to understand, what does fine mean, right? And so knowing that it's okay to push, because sometimes we have to. But I wanted to just make sure, because I know many of you are not losing sight of that. I know, you still think about and dial up that friend to say, "Hey, do you need anything?" But, man, woman, girl, or boy, just make sure that you are connecting and making sure that we are all okay. I'm good. I'm good. But those that truly are not, those that are suffering, because they have lost something or someone. Look, many have lost their jobs during this pandemic, and they need a friend. They need somebody to reach out to them. Many have lost loved ones during this pandemic. They need somebody to reach out to them. and just say, I love you and I'm here for you. And so I'm going to leave you with this. I don't know who this is for. I don't know where you'll end up. I don't know how long you'll be in this place. But do know that it's temporary. Do know that you won't stay here. It's okay to lean into these feelings, and it's okay to cry. It's okay to be here for a little bit, but don't stay here for long, right? And so for those that just haven't checked in on your friends or loved ones, or simply you're fearful because you don't know what to say and will I say the right thing? Sometimes you don't need to say anything. You just need to pick up the phone and just be there for them. So I just wanted to leave you all with that message. And I just wanted to check in just to ask that we all consider the individuals that have lost something or someone. Y'all have a good Tuesday. Have a good one.